Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So the confusion still continues, and we have basically broken through the structure that we have here, and we are now heading towards what is the next most logical area of support, and that's basically in between these tails here. So if you look at it, it is between 4108 and 4069. So I think 4100 is probably the target that we have at the moment. And this is all just based on fear right now. So I suppose that's what drives the market, isn't it? Fear and greed. Anyway, looking at the 3 hour, we've got a crossover now of the oscillators, of the moving averages, and we are below the 155. So that is very much an indication that the trend has broken. I'd want to see a retest. I'm just going to adjust this here. This area that we're flirting with right now, there is going to be some kind of resistance here, or should I say support. So each one of these tails will offer an opportunity for buyers to try and find an area to buy back into this. But this is looking like a trend reversal. So that was the upward trend. We are now through. We're looking for confirmation. This bar here could be confirmation, but it's not good enough for me. So let's look at it on the hour. And you can see, as I said yesterday, nothing really going on yesterday. There was nothing to bounce off. Closest area that you'd be looking for a short was up here, and we didn't even get that high. So that is the area that you need to pay attention to. If we bounce off this, that's 4130, then I would expect us to continue to the downside. Looking for 4060, but I think this 4100 area is going to be a fairly strong resistance as well, or should I say support rather. We do have diversions here as well, so the only thing that's going to get me long is a break of the highs of yesterday and a retest of that area. That's the only thing that would get me long right now, but we are waiting for noise to come out, so I'm a little bit skeptical about chasing anything at the moment. So in summary, on the 15-minute, what we're looking for is rejection of this area here. That's 4130 for a continuation to the downside. So if we can get that, we have a 150 point stop loss for a 150 point gain. That's a one-to-one trade. If we get through 4130 and 4100, then you're looking at 4069. So that's kind of the trade we're looking at. Don't really want to be jumping in short with all the oscillators lying at the bottom like this. That's just a dangerous thing. So you need to ignore the higher time frames, focus on the lower time frames, wait for the oscillators to at least separate and get above the 20 up into this area here, and then see price action rejecting this 4130 area. Then that would give you the signal for a continuation short. Anything above that area there, which is 41.42, is going to bring potentially a move to the upside. Just be wary that it may actually turn out to be a range. So the highs of yesterday and the lows of yesterday just basically turn out to be a much wider range. So in other words, we run up the top and then reject and continue like that. So very, very, very cautious at the moment. All the time frames are indicating oversold. We had diversions here. They're still in play, but I think that's starting to fall away. And then the daily, we have a separation of the oscillators at the moment. Coming back to the moving averages, we haven't quite found support here at the 155. So lots going on at the moment. Still a bit volatile for my likings. No real structure to write home about. And every time we get these little clusters at the beginning of the month when they're looking for interest rate hikes, you can see there it is there again. We've broken in a direction, but this is the first time we rallied, but now we're coming back because now the fear is back that the interest rates are going to increase a lot more. Anyway, that's kind of the way I'm seeing this today. Same scenario as yesterday, really cautious, really concerned that we don't have much to go off, and still sitting on the sidelines. I think I'm not really interested in being bounced around like this. So we'll wait for the noise before we decide what we're going to be doing. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.